Let me send out the black signal. Let the family know we are up. We are running. Black signal has launched. I'm only a couple minutes late. Stomach still feeling uneasy, but we made it. I'm saying we made it. So let's see if the signal hits. Throw up your thumbs if you get the signal. Let me go and make sure we get. Let me welcome everybody to the congregation of the mighty. This where your hustle builds the folk tales for grown folks, and we're gonna break down the black agenda paradigm.
This is what I tell. Be sure to check out our site and subscribe at tribe.gye-nyame.com. All my brothers and sisters, hold hands and bow your heads. Let us pray. God standeth in the conduct of the mighty. Let us among the gods. How long will you judge unjustly and accept the praise? I say, in the form of the Father, the justice to the assisted in the meeting. Live the body of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They go upon and go. All the foundations of the earth are out of court. I have said, you are God. But you shall die like man and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth. Thou shalt inherit all nations. Allah who
This is Kadai Folks, and you are now listening to the Gye-Nyame Radio.
Keep up with the journey. Check out our journey in the past. Go to journeyarchives.com.
Sorry, Spreaker. You up now.
This is Adam Sheik, aka Ace, live from Shisha Lounge, and you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio.
Be sure to follow Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook, Google Plus. Check us out. Join the journey.
This is Adam Sheik, aka Ace, live from Shisha Lounge, and you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio.
You are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio with Monica. Enjoy. This is Marina, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Radio.
This is Willie. Welcome to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. I want to give a shout out to Silver Kevin, all my Silver Nation out there. I want to give a shout out to my mom. I give a shout out to my dad for raising me and my family to be around my generation that's trying to do something big.
This is Cleveland, and you're listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio.
Peace, hotel.
man, Soul Hotel, aka Mr. Deity. Mr. Deity, does it sound good? I think it sounds great. Right now, listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. To the culture that you claim. This is what I tell you. And you are now listening to the Gye-Nyame Journey. Gye-Nyame Tribe, Gye-Nyame family. Live, and you are now listening to the Gye-Nyame Radio. Shout out to you. Stand up. You are now listening to Gye-Nyame. Peace. This is Gina. And you are now on Gye-Nyame Radio. Peace.
Man, I don't know what's going on with my chat. It's always so hard for a brother. I just don't understand. I just want to see what the people got this up, and I don't understand why. All right, let's clear this out. Let's go see if we got y'all up on the chat. Close. Let's close that. All right, cool. All right. We got call-in lines open. Took all that whole long song. Get the lines up. Call-in line. Call in 65556-4535. All right. My Facebook page, I'm trying to get to y'all right now because it will too. My timelines on Facebook, and I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things going on. Call in line at 614-55. So, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna read the folktale, and then we're gonna move into the ADOS Black Agenda, because I want to read that because when I got the agenda, I was kind of it, and of course, we're gonna be able to find a way to loop the folktale back into the discussion that we're going to be having. Lines. So I'm just waiting for y'all to call in. Because y'all know how Brother Tim do it. Right? Right? Even when I'm sick, I could get through. Cleve had to come in, and he did a great job. And we after I drunk that water, it was all bad. But it is what it is. So now, family, also, today, just put up the sample newsletter. I didn't have to do a lot of moving. I wanted to stay as close to a toilet as I possibly could. I don't know what's better, right? For those to kind of support the journey and what we do, we're going to have twice a month, or we're going to bring. I just want to talk to the team. You know what I'm saying? This discussion in the coming weeks, because it's almost time to plan. With C, we want to make sure that we have a nice venue. The fact that the stabilizing events, it's the vendors. Everything that we've been doing, you know what I'm saying? So we like to keep that the vendors are able to be there. So what we did was, and though Jackie called in, and she cultural stabilizing events. Matter of fact, I got a hashtag that shit. Real good discussion with her, and lead. We want to do something once a month, and of course, because the vendors are major, is to provide the vendors with a and help build up, have a place where their clientele cost. The vend only costs $20. If you're doing food, it's going to be 6 hours from 12 to 6 on the 23rd on this Kaumba, and we're going to try to do this every last Kaumba of the football season, and then we're going to try to work around, right, so that we don't have to interfere, because those two crowds, we don't. It could work with what's going on with the sports program over at the school. The whole piece is to provide the vendors with same time getting people used to seeing the name G&G, to associate, so that we are sincere and that we are going to bring what we're going to work out, what we say we're going to right now. And I won't, some of y'all got an idea how best to do this, right? Because with Revolutionary Festival, but building up to the Malcolm now, depending on the turnout, to establish it can help for a function. We need to develop a market. A market is a place. How you gonna build a community? Family, remember, it's like the flow of where we can exchange that. I recognize, I dare say 100 vendors. For 100 vendors. Serious about doing it, and we want to bring the crowd. We can't get the financing that other people can sell our wares. Shouts out to Sakmet Maya. Yo, what you put what on mute? Said that the feed on YouTube keeps going in and out. Or you could go to the state. The folktale. And I'm telling you right now, this is gonna fit in with the black agenda. We gonna find a way. The hares and the frogs. Let's see if anybody else is on. The hares, oppressed by their own exceeding timidity, to put an end to themselves, precipice into a deep lake below. Their resolve, the frogs lying on the banks heat and rushed helter-skelter to the deep water for safety. On seeing the raptor, cried out to his companion, "Do not do as you intend, that there are creatures who are Now we're going to come back to that. Now what I want to move to now is ADOS. And you could go to, I posted it up on Gye-Nyame Journey. It's ADOS 10. About the ADOS this morning, what I specifically is the Black Agenda. I read a piece of the Black Agenda, but I didn't get to read it all the way through. I read it all the way through while I'm in my recovery mode, and I want to share with you. If we could talk about what we like, what we don't like, what we like to see added. You know what I'm saying? Because they are having an ADOS conference ongoing. It's in Kentucky. Hold on, I'll tell y'all right now. It's at Simmons College of Kentucky in Louisville, Kentucky. Black Agenda. Let's go back to the Black Agenda. Now, here we go. Of course, we're going to be able to tie this back into the folktale. If you have any comments, like I said, call in, listen in. Feel free to join the conversation, because you never know what your wisdom, how your wisdom might affect somebody else. This is called wisdom mining. It gets dirty. It gets hard. That's what people got to understand when you call it the Gye-Nyame Journey. It gets dirty, it get hard. We argue, we fuss, but it is Jews always on Gye-Nyame Journey that you can take home. As a specific group with specific justice claims, the hashtag ADOS movement demands a specific agenda with policy stemming from the institution of slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, convict leasing, mass incarceration, and immigration. Somebody else joined us on the line. Who is it?
It's Shaka.
What's up? I'm reading the Black Agenda from the AOD, the American Descendants of Slavery website. We demand a new deal for Black America, which includes but is not limited to. I gotta keep it below my phone. We need set-asides for American descendants of slavery, not minorities. A throwaway category which includes all groups except white men. That categorization has allowed Democrats to use programs like affirmative actions as giveaways to all groups in exchange for votes. The bribery must end. That begins with a new designation with ADOS and another for Black immigrants. Black immigrants should be barred from accessing affirmative action and other set-asides intended for ADOS. Asians, Latinos, white women, and other minority groups. In addition, ADOS hiring and employment data must be demanded for those receiving tax credits, incentives, and government support, as well as all governmental agencies, national, state, and local. It is our belief that this will show that there are minimal, if any, ADOS professionals in fields including, but not limited to, engineering, medical, legal, and tech. Once affirmative action is streamlined as a government reinstituting. Next, the Supreme Court decided wrong as the Atlanta Journal-Constitution article, "It's time to solve votes," indicate is essential to protecting the rights of ADOS in America. Reinstituting is a key part of our agenda. Black businesses only receive, and we just kind of talked about this, 1.7% of my fault. Black businesses only receive 1.7% of businesses of the $23.9 billion in total SBA loans under President. Previously received 8.2% under President George W. capital. So our agenda demands that 15% of ADOS businesses. Multi-billion-dollar infrastructure, but not limited to the Black Belt, Flint, Michigan. A Reuters examination published in 2016 found, listen, 3,000 cities with poisoning rates higher than Flint. Next, mass incarceration has wreaked havoc on Black American families. By some accounts, there are literally more Black males in prison than all women are incarcerated on the planet. To give context, there are 20 million Black males, and they are largely descended from slavery, while there are 4 billion women globally incarcerated. The reinvention of slavery through the use of slavery brought another name. It is and a of the AD at the state and federal level. We also demand that bail amounts, sentence lengths, amounts of time at unfairly high levels, gender to other groups. We demand that there be real form of investment into counseling, job training. Next. Residents of majority ADO the federal, local, and state government watch, such as not only for the benign neglect of the environmental. The Justice Department must also institute protections, fines, and federal criminal prosecution. Former President Ronald Reagan committed to strengthen the capacity of historic order 12,000. President Obama undermined that commitment. Loan requirements. We call for legislation to HBCUs, schools like Georgetown built by slaves. $1 billion. This is a transfer of wealth from ADOS to whites. Our agenda.
I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hello? Hello?
My bad.
The hell? And fully endow remaining HBCUs in a dollar amount that meets the budgetary. In addition, ADOS students who attend HBCUs should receive a discount in the form of a tax credit. Given that our inability to pay the right directly tied to the racial wealth, ADOS who choose schools outside of HBCUs. Next, findings published in the U.S. Today in tech, but those graduates can't find jobs. Of the technology workers at 7 Silicon Valley companies, those are Black immigrants, not ADOS. And according by Rutgers professor Hal Salzman, more tech workers than tech companies need. Hence, the H-1B program, ADOS searching for career. Number of H-1B visas each year. Next, audit the banks to see if they are require these banks to extend loans to ADOS business. In addition, banks such as Wells Fargo use predatory schemes historically. Not just would be a beginning for banks to redress the harm as community. Next, mandate that advertising budget include own media, incentivize through legislative actions that all major companies spend 10% of their advertising ADOS media in exchange for tax credits. In addition, mandate that 10% of the government advertising for governmental agencies, armed forces, and other programs go to a majority ADOS-owned media company. Next, ADO's college debt should be forgiven and the same forgiven for the banks on Wall Street. Those of billions in global wealth. ADOS graduates bought into the idea that life was an education and for us in America, only to find after graduation that we can't afford to bear the burden of a lie. A health care credit to pay for medical coverage for all. This would cover surgeries, pharmaceuticals, and counseling. For example, we would like to see a lineage therapy. We would like to see a lineage therapy. Leadership is in cooperation with life and psychiatrists. Develop a therapy curriculum to help understand and manage their ancestral traumas. This therapy should come at no cost to the. Lastly, America has never atoned for its original form of reparations. It is our position that H.R. House 40 be passed and additionally supportive measures implemented. We need to gather the data on the level of wealth that was lost as a direct result of slavery and in the paper 40 Acres and a Mule in the 21st Century. Economists say today as if we also take a considerable ex-slaves who had attained emancipation at the close of the Civil War as 4 million persons, 40 million acres of land valued at $400 million should have been distributed to the ex-slaves in 1865. The present value of that sum of money compounded from 1865 at 6%, 5% for interest earned, and 1% as an inflation adjustment would amount to more than $3 trillion. If there are approximately, the estimate based on I'm just saying, $1,000. A real review or direct payouts from gathered data and progress be made toward these measures being instituted in the country our ancestors built during chattel slavery. Government, we will be left to continue living first world country. Any thoughts before we jump into the what's going on? Anything in the chat? Segment I'm Popo tonight. Damn, that's what I'm hearing. What's going on? Is it hold on. Let's go to my dashboard. See if I can fix that. On when I'm talking about the ADOS agenda, huh? They on some fuckery. I'm gonna let me unleash the fuckery alarm. Fuckery alarm. Fuckery is afoot, family. Fuckery is afoot. Remember the last thing I said before the next call. Be aware, fuckery is afoot. Family. To combat this issue, okay, so it should be cool now because the keyframe interval is now. So right now, it should be cool. But if it is not, I'm missing whatever you're reading. This is the black agenda from the ADOS site, ADOS101.com. ADOS101.com. I wonder why your signal is so bad tonight. It's disturbing. Keep cutting off and on. Maybe I will reboot the page. Try that. It should be coming through smooth right now. Family, if worse come to worse, call in at 614-556-4535. You can listen directly on the line and just mute your phone. I won't fuck with you, I promise. Got my fingers crossed behind my back. But you can always call in and listen to the show, as well as we are undefeated on Spreaker. Damn. I take that back. Shit. Spreaker is fucking up. We are being blocked. Some shit going on. So let me go and share. I'm gonna pull the link down. I'm going to share the link because Spreaker should be a little bit better. But the best option that I could present anybody right now, in all truth, is for you to call in. And I'll just come to you. I'll say your number or your name, whatever pops up. And you say, I'm just listening in. You can listen 64535. I got enough room. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it on Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm putting out this dough. So we're going to make sure we're able to give the people what. I hear you chopping at the bit. What's going on, my brother?
Oh, nothing much, man. I just listening in and to open up a little bit. Am I
on the line? And I think some other people gonna call in eventually. I don't know what's going on, but hey, if it's just us, you already know we could chop it up. Shit, that's how we start. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like if the band ain't show up for you, you're not gonna not do the show. You're gonna pull out your keyboard and you're gonna kick it by your goddamn self, right?
Yep.
That's how we get down. So that's how, right? So I just won. Do you need me to read the folktale again? Because I am going to plug the folktale in. Hold on. Let me get the bell together. I'm going to plug the folktale into the Black Agenda. All means, family, listen, this is what I'm saying. If we're going to talk about the Black Agenda as well as the folktale, that does not have to stand. What do you think should be taken out?
Hold on. Time out. Now, for anybody listening in, when you say Black Agenda and they just now tuning in after you done read the thing in its entirety, whatever you just read,
I'm about to post it up.
Where did they get that?
I'm going to post it up.
Where did they get that from?
Go to AOS101.com. I'm going to post the very page up on the it's already posted on Gye-Nyame Journey. So, those grab bites out there, they already got it. They know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, I'm trying to cut and paste, but for some reason my whole computer's moving slow. What the hell? Man, all right, there we go. Copy. Boom. I'm going to throw it up in the chat. Here we go. For all those that want to see the Black Agenda, you can read it real quick before you make comments. Let's go and talk about it, family. Did you read the info from the site? If so, I missed that. Yeah, I read it all. Jay Jacksonville. I read it all. And if y'all need me to read it again, I don't have no problem reading it again. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna tie it into the folktale. That's how cold we are with it here at Gye-Nyame Journey. If you would, please peruse letter. That is just a rough draft. I'm trying to learn how to do it. I want you to check the newsletter because I'm trying to a whole nother level, right? Because we got to start creating and curating quality content and putting it all in our newsletter so people get there and get it. And also, like I said, fair exchange is not robbery. You know what I'm saying? Drop it out, I email it out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have stuff from Shaka. Maybe Shaka might drop it. You know what I'm saying? And eventually I want to get it up to high enough where we can have some people working part-time media stuff. Same thing I'm trying to do with the mall funds. Not only so that we can keep everything going, up in there all day. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, family, we appropriate does not mean broke. Shit. And I know that $400,000 at the end of that shit. I know there's a lot of people gonna be hashtag ADOS. Hashtag ADOS. You know? Do I need to read the Black Agenda again? So anybody check it out. But now, me and Shaka, we're going to talk about the agenda because I'm telling you, these folk tales have already given us the path. And shit, really. So here we go. You ready, Shaka?
Yes, sir.
You ready, Miss Tracy? I'm reading the folk tale again. The hares and the frogs. Oppressed by their own exceeding timidity, and were exposed, with one accord determined to put an end to themselves and their troubles by jumping from a lofty precipice into a deep lake below. As they scattered large numbers to carry out their resolve, the frogs lying on the banks of the lake heard the noise of their feet and rushed helter-skelter to the deep water for safety. On of the frogs, one of the hares cried out, "Stay, my friends, do not do as you intend. Now see that there are creatures who are still more timid than ourselves." We about to kick it. Fam, we about to kick it. Spreaker's acting a fool too. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But then again, let me see, make sure that I'm getting, I'm missing whatever you're reading. I'm missing whatever you're reading. Has the signal improved? Can somebody out? I will go on and I will and we need to have some discussion about this. What needs to stay, what needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Because they are having a conference. And I'm like, boom, hey. Something about the lower education. There's some change that need to happen in these. All right, no.
I kind of want to hear where you want to take.
You sure? But shit, might as well jump off. This is a jazz solo, right? No, but actually, now let's look at what's going on. We got, right? Tired of being timid. They get tired and they decide to just do mass suicide. I mean, even the rabbits got a fucking political system, family. They all voted that they was gonna take their lives. Think about that shit. I mean, even rabbits, according to Aesop, is more organized than us. We tired of living our life scared, and they throw themselves over a precipice or over a high cliff into waters of a lake. But as they was running, their feet started making. One of the rabbits noticed that as the frogs got scared, jumped, and the rabbits friends, because basically we have found somebody who is. Now, one of the lessons that come out of it for me, that there's always somebody that has it worse than you. In order for us to really get a view of the world and see outside of our circle, others are, and I just thought they was scared, they was ashamed, they was timid. You know what I'm saying? And they was ashamed of them. You know what I'm saying? The rabbits didn't necessarily want to stand up for themselves. So rather than standing up, now the only thing that stopped them now, because this is the part of the story about the, so that's the only reason they stopped. But now let's bring this back. We're living in, I have to be timid because I have to go. We black out here. We can't move like that. You can't flex like your husband. You can't be flexing like that. We black out here. You know what I'm saying? And the people, not rabbits deciding to kill themselves, but rabbits need to decide up for themselves. Family, think about that. The rabbits came to agree. They was able to agree that they was going to kill themselves rather than kill individuals that was messing with them. And the only thing that stopped them was the fact that they saw somebody that had it worse than them. Now, family, let me say this to you. All we compare ourselves to the frogs. The frogs were just the pitter-patter of the helter-skelter, as they described it, of the feet of the frogs immediately jumped in to go to the deeper part of the water. Right? Frogs are residents of the lake. That lake was the United States of America. Other groups and other people coming here to take advantage of the frogs. They ain't gonna do shit. And it's time for us to stop the timidity, because the timidity, ability to walk in a room and make everybody feel comfortable, we going to have to move up out that shit. When we walk into a room, motherfuckers have to, especially if they want to start talking politics, especially if they want to start kids, especially if they want to start talking about money, they need to be nervous. They need to be uncomfortable. And I know for a lot of us, you know, we black out here. We can't move like that, but we have to, because if we America, we're being priced out of the lake. We're being forced, in a sense, by us not dealing with the issues and being timid to deal with the issues. We are basically doing what we want to do, committing group suicide. Spiritual and don't have children, but I have children, and I old because they my children, and I cannot consciousness and true manhood lead this world without at least bringing a major, making our agenda. Fuck the timidity. My brothers, you don't have to do that. Let's place our agenda up there. Let's make motherfuckers have to read our deal with the agenda we lay up there. It don't have to necessarily be this one, but it's going. That's one of us. We are paying taxes. Things are being extracted from us on a daily basis. Period. To support it. And in a sense, we're paying for us to be in fucked up situations. And they're taking our money and putting it into shit. You know, and it's... So the whole piece for me, as far as this folk tale, being timid. Stop being scared. That's a horrible way to have to live your life. Right? To a point where we no longer, many of when the police pull up behind us. That shit, we have to. Because we already know how they do. And this part of this black agenda did pulled out. And if your city, if your company is fucking with us too much, fuck you, pay me. Pay these people. Fuck. No. Because many of us got individuals that's in jail. You know, I mean, because now this the issue. Because I'm jumping. This the issue that bothers. Fuck how they say it, how they spend it, or whatever they do. But let me just say this about Kamala Harris and the weed thing. And the minute she smoked weed and all that. And for me, people fuck. She said it was a long time ago she smoked weed. I was instructing her prosecutors to prosecute those brothers in California for possession of marijuana 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Shaka. You know, you let me go. Now you got a flow, man. It's your time.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm hearing in terms of your perspective on it. That, I don't know. Tonight, I'm not really feeling all that analytical about it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know? Yeah.
Jay from Jacksonville, you could 556-4535 and just, you know, when I come to you, you just be like, I'm just trying to listen. I apologize if the signal is breaking up for a lot of y'all. I'm thinking that if y'all renew or it might be working, because right now I am streaming at I'm streaming at my keyframe interval is at 2, which is real good. And nah, because it's breaking up right here on my goddamn screen. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this show is a wash. But yo, so I'm so hyped about this black agenda, and I'm seeing other black agendas pop. Threads that you could use in your cities, in our communities. We really, really got to start doing that. Areas of life, all 9 areas of work. You know what I'm saying? And it all, not just for the political shit, but for the economic shit. Not just for the economic shit, but the educational shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the timidity that's in the rabbits, or that's in us, or the timidity that's in the frogs, look at it, all that shit was taught to them by nature. The one thing that man has the ability to do is to teach and change behaviors and change. We have that ability, and we have to put in that work. We see our women, we got to put in that work, and how we see our men. We got to talk to our politicians, motherfuckers that's supposed to represent us, but they don't. That's our issues, and they lump our issues all into colored space, and we need to go on and start checking motherfuckers when they start people of color, especially when they come into our churches, talk with us. We need to let people know we're no longer accepting the title of people of color, because it don't benefit us. It don't benefit your children. Because some people gonna get mad. Families, you know, one of the things that I'm learning as I get older, and I've been hearing that the if you try to satisfy, you don't satisfy nobody. And one of the things that I know for a fact that a lot of us got, we are practicing backwards. Let me say that shit again. We are practicing compassion backwards. What do you mean, Brother Hatim? Was sure as we are brought over here to work for others, and beaten and flogged and burnt and moved into, we're supposed to serve everybody else. Our mind state has moved up into where we are. Sister Jacqueline, Sister Jackie, sexual and other inequality issues in with the African. I mean, everything. I mean, I just cut by Ann Coulter today, and the shit blew my mind. She said civil rights was for black people. You know what I'm saying? What do we owe immigrants? I mean, because this is a primary issue, because what we got to understand, start saying that as black people we want this, other people gonna try to attach their wagon to the wagons. Nah, y'all, nope. After we get our shit, we can help you get your shit. But there's some wrongs that need to be addressed for us right now. Timidity. Fuck being a scared rabbit. You know what I'm saying? We need to re-educate. Now let me get back to this practice of compassion out of order. You're supposed to do compassion for yourself and your family and your tribe and your people first, prior to. That's not how you do it. If you don't have compassion for where you are and who you are, how are you going to be having some effective compassion for other people? But by us giving everybody else our compassion first, as some people say, being selfless. As a people, we can't be selfless. As an individual, you motherfucking moron. But as a people, we can't be selfless. We have to prepare for our future generations. So your life is. So if you really want to practice selflessness, if you're practicing selflessness by giving your life to others rather than giving your life to your family and your tribe, you are also doing a disservice to your people. Miss me with the fake spirituality, because I'm trying to tell you. Y'all can miss me with it. There's plenty of racist homosexuals. Fuck my shit got to do with their ability to eat. Who you fucking ain't to do with nobody. If you want to keep it under wraps, you can. The skin don't peel off, and then I can eat. Hell, family, listen. And we all know, because this is the issue. Because like another issue that popped up about the ass thing I want to cover. We got Pan-Africans, man. Pan-African. And I'm saying, if you are a descendant of slavery, if you are an American descendant of slavery, and you receive your payout, what's stopping you and your crew from going to your country of choice? See, one of the things that a lot of us don't understand is the reason that a lot of countries don't have dual citizenship for us, because it does not pay. Why am I going to give dual citizenship to a broke motherfucker? It don't make no sense. Most African Americans are broke. So why would I extend? I already got a whole broke population. Why am I going to extend dual citizenship to somebody that's not bringing nothing? It makes no sense. So if we get our shit together over here in America, and then the brothers and sisters follow suit in Jamaica, which they're already doing, they started actually prior before us making headway in Barbados and all those little islands, and then in Africa y'all start doing the same thing. We start holding everybody responsible. We'll have resources to actually build and do some work on the continent. Your country of choice. Jacqueline said, no, don't attach your wagon to no part of my struggle, but please understand that the civil rights movement did help most everyone except us. Some come across the water and turn their bits from our struggle with the civil rights movement, and that's everybody. Even, see, I know how white women were able to benefit from our shit. I don't understand. You're their mothers, their sisters, and their wives. Unless you got it. I don't understand how you're not benefiting from this shit. Come on, family. We got to stop being timid and start asking those questions, because it becomes uncomfortable for us. Because we're used, the slave training is coming up out of us. Serve the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all acting like y'all from the Shaka, you gonna remember this. A lot of y'all acting like y'all from the Motisa tribe. A lot of us acting like we from the Motisa tribe. You familiar with the Motisa tribe, Shaka?
The Motisa tribe.
The Motisa tribe. A lot of us are running around here timid, acting like we from the Motisa tribe.
What's the Motisa tribe?
Shut up, Shaka. You the movie buff. I know you remember this.
Oh, it's off of a movie, the Motisa tribe.
I'm trying to the white boy Billy, what's his name? Billy Zane. It was an all black Western, and he had a black dude that was with him, and he started talking about the pride of this man's pride.
Oh, Posse.
Yeah, was it Posse? And he was telling him about him. And he said he from the Motisa tribe. And homeboy said, sure. He said, Motisa? Like y'all from the goddamn Motisa tribe. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Right.
Fuck that. We need to be, hey, Jackie where that shit was from. But the point that I'm saying, family, is that we got work to do. If we don't do the work, because this was crazy. And this is the burden that we bear, especially those of us that are generation. I think I'm Generation X. Younger, but because this is the burden that falls on us. The last generation.
What you got, a good 20 years on me?
Whatever. All right, cool. Well, my group that may have enough numbers and people to raise this issue. So you know how Obama was talking about a sense of urgency? A sense of urgency? Right. We got to have a sense of urgency about this. Because if not, they will just play with it to start demonstrating, listen, we're not to be fucked with when it comes to this stuff right here. We're not to be played with. And we got to be very clear with them. Because like I said, not moving is sort of like us voting with the rabbits to commit suicide from the folktale. By us being solid, and we cannot allow that. Some of us got to step back and be like, hey, it could be worse. Them, it could be worse. So, I'm going to encourage everybody, because I'm about to get up off of here. It's an hour and I got to go for school tomorrow. But, I'm encouraging people. I got to go and find this folktale. I'm going to post this folktale up timeline. Also, I'm going to encourage people to go to the DOS 101. Tariq Nasheed is doing something. You know what I'm saying? We got other groups, long-standing groups that's been fighting for reparations for a long time that I think we might start looking at their stuff. They have already declared all schools closed here tomorrow. What? Winter event? Shut up. What direction is it moving? Is it moving towards the sea or is it moving across land? Everybody fine, man. Damn, it ain't even snowing here. But my mom mentioned something about that. So if there's no school, we will have a discussion and talk tomorrow morning after the toast. If I can stomach this 50 ounces of water, and we'll move on. But if not, we're just going to do the toast in the regular fashion, and I will catch Rising. Shaka, you got some closing words for the people, my friend?
Oh, not tonight. You know what? I mean, I like to keep the energy simple where it's at. You know, or else because you know, if I open up right now, we might be on here for another hour.
All right, family. So, hey, be sure to check out the G&J newsletter. Jackie, check out the newsletter. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? You can throw a brother an article once a month. Pull some of your old shit out. You know what I'm saying? Some book reviews, some movie reviews, just hook your brother up. You know? All those in Gye-Nyame Journal, you already know I'm coming knocking on your goddamn door. I might as well go and get ready. Because I'm putting together a newsletter. And I'm saying we, you know what I'm saying? We putting together a newsletter. You know, all of y'all got to write books any damn way, so you might as well go on and start putting articles in your book straight up into the fucking newsletter. Excuse my language. All right, family, this is Brother Hatim. I am up. I want to thank you and remind you that you are standing in the congregation of the where your hustle builds muscle. This is Journey Media. This is the Heart of a Simple production. You know, this is Folktales for Grown Folks. I strive to plug up your apologize to all back and it be clear. If not, damn, y'all missed a good show. At least I think so.
Peace.
Hit me up and timeline, girl. It's on my timeline. Go to the timeline. I'm out. Gye-Nyame Journey or on Hot Tim. Look it up. It's a flip book. It's kind of tight. You know, but